Hello everyone. And admit I've been ready to play for a little while, but I was eating some sherbet, so I wanted to finish it. It was delicious. Hello, how are you today, Trinity? And hello, Megan. And you're communicating via funny emotes. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm in happy lands of getting my 2 free upgraded overlays per week. I'm fine with this, honestly, compared to everything else. I really would pay for that upgraded overlay, but it's like $8 a month. It's really expensive, honestly, for what it is. And I only can use it when I'm on PC, and I play about half the time on mobile. Man, I had a game yesterday that was so good. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. AJ Wolf would be what I would prefer my Twitch name to be. But
Death Whisper, did the master send you?
Wait, there's some yelling going on here. But yeah, that name's not available, so there is no using it right now. I mean, cannot keep it, so that's all right. But I got that name. I've gotten that name on a lot of things. Like, that's, yeah, a lot of games and stuff. Like this one, it's not exclusive. They put numbers behind your name, so it doesn't really matter. But like, there are other games and stuff where I have it, where it is mine, and they are. Yeah, that's like my main name. Like, that's my name that if ever I hit Twitch partner, I will be like, hey Twitch, can you kick the person who has that name off it and give it to me, please? Thank you. Thank you. Because yeah, like the only other way I get it is if I have numbers under, like, I actually do have a version of it with numbers, but I don't like that for streaming purposes. Just because it's, yeah. It's kind of lame when you're a streamer to have numbers. But yeah.
Do you relish the violence?
Fun fact, I have a friend who hit partner after an intense grind and was able to grab the name Assy. Oh my god. That's impressive, not gonna lie. Hi, Poop Boy. You are you a good boy? I don't know. I don't know, Poop Boy. I don't know if you are a good boy. Oh, okay, you're a good boy. Hello, Poop Boy. I am very glad that you have been doing things like sleeping at a reasonable hour. That is good for you. That is a good thing to be doing. And hello. Oh, you redeemed bad? Oh. Bad, Poop Boy. Bad. Stop trying to feed me poop cookies. And changing your name so I can't remember who the fuck you are half the time. Thank God Corvo was kind enough to help us with a note. Oh, I can admit my neck is super sore right now. 1+1, add King Belargle. This actually is really good. End of your turn, 2 friendly mainstream battle cries. I like this one. This is better. This is better. Don't mind me as I speak in Murloc. Take this now out of me. Be sad. I have a note on me now, sadly. Yes, you do. Oh, take this note off of me. That's what you... No, we keep the note on you. This way you can't get away with anything. We have so much power. Besides, I didn't put it on there, and Corvo did. I can't be removing Corvo's notes without Corvo's consent. No. Poop Boy changes his name all the time. And it's very hard to remember. Nope. That's your punishment. You wanted to be bad boy, so now you get punished with a note on your name.
Your incursion ends here.
It's mostly just that we can't remember who people are. People are welcome to change their names. It's just when like the person comes in and you're like, "Hi, are you a new person?" But there's no first time chatter on you. Who are you? And then they're like, "It's me," and you're like, "Oh, I know who you are now."
Would you?
How about you give me this one? You did not give me that one.
Just keep shaking.
Add 35 cards to your hand. I'd like to freeze this. I wonder if these play with that. I don't think they do. Soul confusion? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh boy, can be confusing. I don't confuse anyone. Looks around. Yeah. I had doggo training this morning, and one of the dogs ran someone over. Well, he's not very big, but he ran headlong into his owner, the back of his owner's knees, and she went down and whacked her head. It was quite the event. I am just a poop. Yes, you are. Yeah, it looks painful. Fortunately, soft ground. That was the good news. Oh yeah, my really good game last night. I was Tess Gray Main, I think is her name, and so she can roll the tavern to have her enemies cards in there, and that fish guy was there. So I had his fish. I had Death Rattle's ring go twice. I had and I got 2 Goldrins, and I also got a card that let me golden one of them. So I had a golden Goldrin, a regular Goldrin, I had a Baron, I had double Death Rattles, and I had the fish. So needless to say, my beasts were really big and beefy, and yeah, it was good stuff.
It was a weakness. Here, your recompense.
Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate. But yeah, someone got knocked over training. It was a big bump on the head, so I helped her get over to some chairs to rest, and then myself and someone else played what we call ping pong puppy. Hi Grybuck, how are you? Thank you for 17 months in the snack pack. Yum 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 yum. How are you today? Old Bach? Wow. Yeah, ping pong puppy is where like you just have the dog go back and forth doing the same thing over and over, just between two people with treats. They love it. EP, I feel that. No. Dry bald.
Screw your courage.
It's funny because you're not actually bald. Dry bagged? Badged? Baguetted? I love the little dinosaur with the wings. That's cute. Like H. Oh, so Gry badged. My neck tension unless I turn in my. Oh my god, I feel that. Yeah. I really need to get in and get someone to work my neck and my feet. And my hands too, because apparently I've sprained a finger while I was sleeping. Because that makes sense. It's important. Y'all, I tried how I have no fucking clue. I woke up and I couldn't like bend my pointer finger, and it's quite swollen and it's stiff and it hurts, and yeah, it's not fun. Not fun. I don't know how I did it. I just woke up like that and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm kind of glad I'm not playing Rebirth today, even though last night I went and loaded it up and I was like, I'm gonna play some of those Chadley missions, the simulations, and then I remembered I'm in the middle of a actual like story thing, so I can't, and I was like I really wanted to play more, but I can't. So
I shall join in the sport of combat.
You finished the sit-ups highest here. Stuck in Junon. I know, I'm stuck in Junon. But I guess it's good that I have 2 days off from using the controller, because yeah, with my finger hurting like this, I need to. That would be really hard with a controller. It's really hard to like bend my finger right now.
Hire a wretch, would you? Strong enough to fight. You should recruit minions, General.
Oh my god, the game just does not want to give me Murlocs right now. Fortunately, they're big, but this is gonna hurt. Probably gonna hurt pretty bad. I need something. I might have to switch to Naga, which would be annoying, but might have to happen. I'm leaning back, by the way, so if I'm getting smaller, it's because I'm moving further from my... Here, I'll move the camera closer. Ugh. There, it looks like I sat up. I'm just chilling. I'm laying back. This is the best thing about having like a mic stand. Is that I can be like, I'm gonna just lean back and put my feet up, and I can just pull my mic right with me. No one knows. No one has to know that I'm being super lazy right now. I could totally just curl up in a big old recliner and take a nap. That's like my only regret with my place right now, is that I can't fit a recliner, because I really like the big comfy chair I got, and my couch is good, but like there's no room for a recliner. I do like a recliner, though I wish someone would make a recliner that doesn't look ugly.
Leave the door.
Why they all gotta look ugly?
The chill follow you in.
Finally. Finally. Yeah, I went when I was going furniture shopping, I found this one recliner that was so comfortable. It was literally one of the most comfortable chairs I've ever sat in my life, and it was so fucking ugly. It was hideous looking. Like, imagine like grandpa's like old, you know, stain, you know, gross recliner. Yeah, comfort's really important, but like, and it just seems so simple. Like, just make it out of a fabric that doesn't look so shitty, and like, don't tuft it so much, you know? Like, if it's a little less tufted, it's gonna look a lot more sleek and modern. And if you use a nicer fabric, like, you could make one out of like blue velvet or something and just have it. Yeah, it could look really nice. It could look really nice, but they never do look good. Yeah, I like my couch, but I also have some small regrets about it. I wish it was a little different, but the big thing for me is wow. Yeah, the best chair, I had this really great office chair that I got for free. It was just at my work, and it was like so old and shitty, but it was nice. I'm dead here. That's 100% gonna happen. There ain't no fucking way I live this. Rip my MMR. Yeah. Yeah, I've thought about that before. Like, I would like a Murphy bed. The big thing though is I really like having an adjustable bed frame, because then when I'm in bed, I can essentially do the reclining. So that's like kind of makes up for it, is that I have the bed frame. Blanket over actually 7 because, you know, bought it from Costume, but it was so big and comfy. Yeah. Hell yeah. That sounds so nice. Yeah, that is what I really like about my chair. It's like one of those 1.5 chairs or chair and a half things. Oh, I can just get up there and be all comfy, and like, I can have pillows around me and have plenty of room. I can tuck my legs up. My cat or my dog can sit up there with me. Like, we can share it. It's great. There's so much space. Tess, I love you, Tess. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, I only get... He's interesting, but I don't really want to do that. I like Tess, honestly. Because I don't want to go undead necessarily. Quilbo are gonna be stronger, I think. Yeah, I love the big bean bags. I used to have one. I sold it. The only problem with those for me is that my back gets really sore from them. But these what it is. What I really like these days is a hammock. I love hammocks, man, so much. I wish I could have an indoor one somehow without having to dedicate my entire freaking room to it. Yeah, that's the problem with beanbags, is they're so large. Yeah, it'd be cool if they made like a hammock that hung from like the ceiling and it was on like a rail, so that when it wasn't in use, you could just pull it so that both ends were on the same side, and then it would just be folded and hanging. And then when you wanted to use it, you just pull it out and it stretches across. That would be nice. Yeah. That would work really well, but sadly... Yeah, exactly. You could even like put stuff in it, like your extra pillows and stuff from your couch or your bed. You could, if you had like stuffed animals, you could make it like one of those stuffed animal hammocks that you would get as a kid, you know, because we all have stuff. Well, not all of us, but most of us still have stuffed animals, and there's nothing wrong with that. Stuffed animals are great.
Do you relish the violence?
Write that down. Yes, exactly.
Hey, watch out! I'm
Yeah. I would like this. This also could be good. Maybe I'll save this. This isn't bad to save. Yeah. Oh, I wish I could do like... I wish I knew how to get in touch with like, you know, like how to get into designing this kind of stuff. Because I feel like I have a lot of good ideas. So, I don't know if you've ever seen it. You should totally look this up. There is a hammock bathtub. It's like 25 grand. It's very expensive, but it's like hammock shaped bathtub, and it has a drain right at the bottom, and it can actually hang. It's so fucking cool looking. Yeah, for like, look, Google it. You will find it. It's crazy. It's so cool. Eternal Summoner. Your death. Oh, that's pretty damn good. This is really good. Man, I gotta improve stats 35 times. That's gonna be a little bit annoying.
poor unfortunate souls.
Bastards, I want this. Okay. Yeah. I can pull it up too. See if I can link it to you guys. Images. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, found it. And image in new tab, please.
The cold winds of Northrend.
No, I don't want the link. I want the image. Open image in new tab. There it is. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Here, while we wait. Look at that. It's hanging. It's a bathtub, but it's a hammock.
Beauty comes in all.
Partial wireless by people who say. Alec. You'll have to explain that one more to me. Hi, Moon. How are you? How's it going? We're talking about hammocks.
Through your courage to the sticking place.
Who did I face last time? I faced Reno. Yeah, he has some stuff I want, so I will save this for next time. I'm good. I'm a little sleepy. Long weekend and then followed by being up early this morning. That's okay. I'm awake now. Doggo and I got to have a fun time. We went out last night together. We got to go out again this morning. So that was good. And I was I listened to Reddit podcasts where people like read, you know, Reddit stories. And there was one where like a girl, her dad had a new girlfriend who like didn't like her dog, and the dad was just saying to get rid of it and rehome the dog. And I was just losing my mind. Like I would cut someone. I would be like, no, you are not touching my dog. You're not fucking with my dog. You're not taking my dog. Like I was just like, no. Okay, so while flying, we'll fly. Oh yeah, house. Oh, so like you could use like an app to say, hey, come get me. Because definitely if they could get to where technology would make it easier for that. Because like the big problem with a lot of times that happens is that search and rescue just straight up cannot get to the person. Like they can't find them, you know? Like that's the big issue, is it's really hard to find the people sometimes and get to them. And it's like too dangerous for people to fly to them a lot. Like, because of the weather, and it's just so hard. And yeah, like in cities, it's not so bad, you know, if you need, you know, helicopter and whatnot. But when you're out in the wilderness, it's really bad. Like it's really, really difficult to find you and to get to you. So if they could create a system that would, yeah. The problem is helicopters are really expensive. And if it's, my only thought on that is like, if you need to get to the hospital fast, like who's gonna load you onto the helicopter? Because it sounds like it's unmanned.
Death has come for you.
And if you really need to get there fast, you can't, you like need someone with you, you know? Yeah. I think there's definitely potential in that idea, because like I said, especially if they could, oh, okay. But yeah, I think if they could somehow figure out a system, I would love to see them somehow figure out a system for when people need to put out an SOS where drones could like help locate their exact location or something quicker or something. I don't know. This is all above my pay grade, man. It's above my pay grade. Ray. Like an ambulance in the sky. I mean, they have that now, you know. They do airlift people via helicopter. They just only do it in the most extreme situations, or like where a car can't get to them. Yeah, being airlifted is, they do that also for when someone needs to transfer. It's very common actually in Alaska, because most cities they may only have a small clinic, and so they will oftentimes airlift people to the larger city for bigger, for better care. And even then, sometimes in Alaska, they have to air transport people all the way down to Seattle, because they just don't have, even in like Anchorage and Fairbanks, they don't have the facilities. And those are like Juneau interestingly, Juneau's the capital. There is no way to get to Juneau via car. You have to go by boat or by air. There's no other way to do it. And they don't have a big hospital. It's a really precarious situation when you live up there. So yeah, it's really interesting in Alaska. Like, if you ever wanted to like learn how to fly a plane, like that's your place to do it in a lot of ways, because they have more people who are pilots there than like anywhere else, and it's very common to have a small plane as just an individual. It's very, very common, and it's quite frankly necessary. Yeah, like there's I can't remember the exact statistic, but like a majority of people in Alaska have survived a plane crash. Like, because they've all been in these like small airplane crashes, quote unquote, where they are just, you know, it's just less of a crash, more of a just a hard landing. Hard landing. But yeah, it's very interesting up there. It's really interesting. I love it up there. But yeah, it's a whole other world in a lot of ways. Iceland was also really interesting when I was there, because it was again, like they are very remote from others. Yeah, but if there's someone in there, then the crash could kill them. Like, someone's gonna be in there. Like, I think that's the fear of, I think that's why right now they don't use drones for like for actually having people in them, because I think there's this thought, and it's not necessarily a bad thought, that the person has more of a stake in it if they too could lose their life in the crash. You could also argue, however, that if they have if they are not in the vehicle, in the plane, that by not being, that they would not panic as much because they're not in it, and therefore might have a better response in an emergency. But also, if you're not, you could also argue, if you're not in the actual plane, and things, you know, you don't get the feel as well, or the helicopter in that's this situation. It's an interesting concept and sort of brain tickle, as it were. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's always that chance that, you know, who knows? It's a little bit beyond my pay grade, as I said.
This unfortunate soul.
Yeah, because a lot of times if you aren't there, you may not feel what is happening, because there's so much feel to it. It's definitely beyond my pay grade. I do think drones could be used by police effectively, especially for doing things like, because you know, like when there's high-speed chases and stuff, they rely on helicopters for support. If they had drones, they could potentially use the drones for following the individual and tracking them.
Your enemies will
I do think
show no
like drones
mercy.
could really obviously the problem is the ability to control them at long range at this point, but like, you know, the thing is they could be used for like delivering supplies to someone in an emergency situation, or you know, all sorts of things. There's a lot of options out there. There's a lot of interesting ideas.
Screw your courage to the sticking place.
Mm-hmm.
The living are so very weak. 3 souls combined.
Mm. This guy would be good. It's not really a great way for me to get him right now. I need taunts. Oh, if I even survive this. This is not going well for me. I shouldn't have put this out. Oh well. It's not like I have any death rattles right now. I will soon if I live. Drop off drones. Mm-hmm. I think the big problem with drones in any sort of combat situation, and this is something they're dealing with in military as well, is there is a bit of detachment on the part of the operator, but at the same time there also is the sense of guilt, and so like some people have a lot of the weight of it is very crushing, and for some people they completely detach, and it causes a lot of problems with valuing of human life and stuff. It is a very complicated situation. Not something I am an expert in by any means. Just something I have a little bit of knowledge on. Just a teeny tiny bit. Ethical questions are always complicated, to say the least. To say the very least. Oh, I'm dead. Man, I cannot get a break here. I finally got there and game went, nope. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So much for getting over getting over 65 in today. There's a lot of argument too for just using more police dogs as well. I did. I would say, I think part of the issue with policing and in these situations, why did I suddenly get it now when I didn't get it last time? That's so weird. Quillboars, Divine Shields. I don't want to play him. I don't like George. Demons, Dragons, Nagas, Quillboars. I'll do this one. So police obviously need more de-escalation training,
A new
which they don't
battle
get.
begins. How many will fall?
Because they are very much taught that it is life and death for them every time. And there's a lot of proof that if you go into a situation unarmed, you are less likely to have a fatal response given to you. That doesn't mean it's every time, but it's a lot less likely, because people who are aggressors are more likely to act increasingly aggressive versus an armed person than they will to an unarmed person. I think there's also some desperation that happens when a person is cornered and knows they are going to be put in a situation that will lead to very intense consequences. We have a very our penal system is very aggressive, and unfortunately focuses on punishment over rehabilitation. And a lot of people who are being arrested, they've already been to jail.
Your power is without limit.
And so they are going more of a, I don't want to go back. They know what they're going to, and they know it's not going to go well for them. They don't want to go back. And that's part of why, you know, they get stuck in a cycle they cannot escape.
Living are so very weak.
So that definitely can lead to a lot more aggressive responses to potential arrest. And just because of the way things have been for so long, there is very much an us versus them mentality of police versus criminal, particularly certain elements of society. And it just builds a lot of animosity, fear, anger. There are good answers to all this. There are not easy answers to all of this. I would say doing it digitally could be very good, because you can take, especially if it's running by a system that is not sorry, one second while I read these. I like this one. 25 friendly minions die. Okay. If you can create a system that is somehow free of bias, which is very difficult to do. There is a lot of inherent bias in our systems. But if you can do that, and if you can reform our systems of how we punish people, how we rehabilitate people, there is potential there for a de-escalation if you're taking out human emotion. Bias. I mean, human biases, like that we generally, people think, you know, if you're homeless, you are lazy, or If you're on drugs, you're irresponsible or, you know, dangerous. If, you know, racial biases, sexist biases as well. You know, like a female police officer is more likely to be intimidated by a male, you know, yeah, stereotypes, yes, by a male suspect than they are a female one. And same for male. You know, you're more likely to be like, women aren't going to be as much of a problem than men, and it's not necessarily true. But also, you know, there is a lot of let's face it, you know, like cops very much are kind of taught that people of color are more dangerous. There's a lot of racism there. And it's very interesting because you see it, even people of the same race will stereotype people. You know, if you look at, not to get super political and hot button-y, but if you look at Israel, they massively racially profile. If you go to the airport, you go to the border, if you're white, you're getting through, no problem. If you are brown, you are going to have a very difficult time. It is going to take you hours. And it is not, you could be dressed exactly the same way, be going to the same place, doing the same things as someone else, and it doesn't matter. Your skin color will automatically select you for more scrutiny.
Let the chills follow you in.
And some people would argue that that is not a bad thing, that it works for them. Obviously, we see right now that there are flaws with that system because it leads to what we have going on right now. Whether you agree or not, war is not good. And I would point out that the people of both sides, the actual people, not the governments, both want peace. They don't like what's happening in their country. I'm doing my very best to stay rather neutral on how I feel about the situation. But I'm never for violence. Yeah. Oh yeah. As a kid, I was very much raised in such a way that because of the work my mom did, I did not see people of color as being different. A friend of mine had a sister who was a different race than them, and it took me, I didn't realize she was adopted for a very long time. It just didn't even occur to me. She was his sister. It didn't matter that she was a different color skin. It didn't matter. But that was just how I was very much raised, how my family treated these issues within my parents, you know. And it was just what was normal for me. I didn't ever see a difference, but not everyone is like that, especially in more rural areas. You know, the city I live in now,
Their attempt was futile.
it's getting more so now, but for a long time, like, you didn't see anyone who wasn't white for a long time, for many years.
I will summon
And it was weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, a lot of older generation just has always, that's just how they were raised. It doesn't mean it's right,
The crystals
but it
speak
is
to
what
me.
has happened. Yeah, and it's hard for people to change, and it's hard in situations like with racism. If it's what you were taught, if it's what your parents and your grandparents taught you, and you're being told that that is wrong and that is racist and that's hateful, you then have to reconcile in your head that your parents and grandparents did something that was harmful to others. Now, was it done with those intentions? You don't know. I mean, there's certain lines there where things were just the way they were done, but they weren't really done out of hatred from the individual. It was more hatred in the system and the system being corrupt and broken. But that's not always the case. Some people who were very wonderful people were raging racists, homophobes, whatever you want to say, and were awful to those people. And it was a different time, but doesn't make it right. It's, you know, I think we can all say it would not make it right, but it makes it perhaps understandable or a little less evil. It doesn't make sense to us, but it is what it is. It's hard. It's a very difficult question.
You have unmasked their incompetence.
It's very, very difficult.
Watch out! They're moving! Root them in their tracks!
What do I need to do? Have 25 friendly minions die. Okay. Okay, here we go. Definitely want this. Do this, and then I would have 1, and this would be 2. This is better. I need the thingy that will hold them off. I think I'll put this here because it's more likely to stick around. Do I keep this? Probably not. Yep, exactly. And humans, like most animals, are not good with change. We are better at it than many creatures, but we don't like it. Especially the less change you have experienced in your life, particularly in formative years, the less open you are to it later. So like for our older generations, things progressed, but it was in a slower way, and then things sped up tremendously in the 80s, and that's very difficult to deal with for a lot of people. For our younger generations, basically if you are under the age of 40 or right around the age of 40 right now, you have lived your entire life with massive amounts of change, pretty much from ever. You know, we've had a lot of change in our lives, and that will continue. And so that makes the younger generation more open to change because they're just used to it. The older generations aren't used to that.
Do you relish the violence?
And that makes things difficult for them.
Another soldier for your fight.
Yeah! Awesome.
Has that one tasted the
I
master's
really want to get
power?
my gems off this.
Fine. Take your mortal coin.
7 gems. I think I get rid of these though. Like this. Let's take this first. We do this. Need to remove these 2 for that. I'm still gonna have 1 left. still need to. You get rid of this and then have this. It's gonna mean I'm gonna take damage here. I think it's worth it.
Watch out!
One of these days I need to actually fucking use my hero power.
Your power is without limit.
Hopefully I get. I'd like to level and didn't just steal a whole row. I personally would like to live in some precedented times again. That is my personal opinion in these days. I am tired. I am fucking tired.
You should recruit minions, General.
This could be good. Yeah, we'll take 2 of those. Who did we face last time? Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing? Billboard. Wait. We don't really want any of that. Steal all cards from the tavern. Yeah, let's do that. Nice, I got it. I got his best card.
Hey, watch out!
Nope, not you.
Fill me with your anger.
I never know what he says. Mm-hmm. Yep. It is a slow process. Which is hard. It really is. But life gets there. We'll get there eventually.
Don't look down.
If you insist, I'll take it back. Wanna see the voodoo I do?
I don't want that. I don't want that. This could be good. I don't think I'm gonna keep it though. But yeah, it's just tricky. Life is very tricky. Has a lot of things about it that are hard.
Your power is without limit. Your will unbending.
Unfortunately, you know, people very much get into mindsets of when they're facing something unknown, they become afraid, and fear makes us. It's the fight or flight reflex. Unfortunately, a lot of people do go to fight, and it's all done out of fear.
You have unmasked
And
their incompetence.
it's hard. It's hard to deal with. And I don't have those
Strong
answers.
enough to fight. You should recruit minions, General.
I want. What do I get rid of to get it though? This is the problem. I could get rid of this, which would suck to do. Not gonna lie. Getting rid of this also sucks. But yeah, I think this is where it's gonna have to be. I think we do this. I think we put this out. God, I got the one card I didn't want. End of turn effects trigger twice. Could do that. I don't really need this one to triple.
Weakness. Here. Your recompense.
I'm gonna do this.
One with the thorn.
Do I like that? I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Life's hard. I think things like this are the reason why it is very important for people to do things like travel. Which sounds like so privileged to say, but the more we see of the world, the more open we become to it and to things that are different than us, and that benefits all of us. Change is really hard, but the more we experience new things, the more open we are to new things, and the more willing we are to see things from another point of view. Hey, we win!
You have unmasked their incompetence. Has that one tasted
I'll take
the
this.
master's power?
This would be nice. Do that. Upgrade the tavern. Nothing I want there. Nothing I want there. Really don't want any of that. I can't do anything. Let's do this. This. Yeah. And there very much is a belief in many societies in our world that essentially there is always somebody on top and someone on bottom. And if you aren't on top, then you are on the bottom. And so anytime you get a chance to move up, you should willingly push others down. Because that pushes you higher and gives you more chance for success overall in life. And that's just not true, but those feelings are encouraged by people on top, because they know the more that those who are lower than them push each other down, the higher it raises them. Because if we're busy fighting each other on the bottom, we're not looking up. And really it should be that we all try to work together so that we can all move up and find something better for all of us. Hi, Diva. Please give me the triple. Fuck you, game. Okay. This is Battle Cry. Okay.
Them in their tracks.
I got
Could I please get something decent? We'll take this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
Come on down.
We do this. Sell. 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 I don't have anything to use that one with. This, yes, please.
Sight of that one chills mortal bones.
Fantastic.
Watch out. They're moving here.
We get rid of this. We do this. We put that on.
Sacred ground.
Yes, please. Wish I had gotten that sooner.
Impressive than most.
I don't have my end of turns go twice. I have no room for it. I need these guys to trigger or triple. I can do this. I don't have room for it. Ugh, I didn't have time. Oh well. Nice. Woohoo! That was big. Oh my god, these two are both good. Now the game likes me.
At last, a minion with real power.
Okay, let's do swap this up. Sell. Finally.
Who did this?
Buy. Play.
Tread on sacred ground.
Don't want. Take. We do this again. We take this for the triple potential. We do this so we have a secondary. We do this to break it up. This is really good, but the problem is I shouldn't have got these. I really need my end of turns to go twice. I need one of these two to go, honestly. I have no room. I have no room. What did they have? They have demons. Oh, I hate this. He has so many gems, but I think it's better to do this.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
Nothing there. Okay. This way they go out more. We're gonna get a lot of gems. Ooh-wee. Yeah, that's gonna get really strong really fast. Nice. That was so good to hit first. That nerfed him so fucking hard. That was good. This is good. This is very good.
Let all who oppose you be so utterly destroyed.
Need room. Increase maximum gold. Take this. Turn. Raid. Oh, we already have played that, I think, this turn. Yeah. Wow, that was useless. Game screwed me.
There are few achievements greater than this.
Okay, the big problem here is he's going to use his obsidian guy, which is going to hit things.
Should I ever fall?
So we should do this.
No, I will return.
He's going to be big, so this isn't bad to have. Hopefully, if we tie this, I would like this to triple, honestly. Yeah, I'm like, I'm deep in it right now. I'm like having this like, must think of everything. As I spill water all over myself. Oh. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, my water. Oh, I won. Hey. Woohoo! We made back what we lost in the first game. Yeah, it was running low, so I opened up the lid and I forgot kind of that means the water comes out easier and faster, and yeah, it happens all the time. I did it again. I cannot handle water in cups anymore. What is wrong with me? Hi, Froggy. How are you? How's it going? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did you just spill water all over your front twice in a row? Because I did. Yeah, I need to order a new water bottle so that, because I used to have like a water bottle and then my big cup here, and I'd have a straw in my cup, which made it a lot easier during streams. The ones I use now are really good when I'm out in the, like, go out, you know, because they're fully enclosed, so it's, I can just throw them in my bag and they're not gonna leak. But when streaming, they're not the best. Okay, your next opponent's warband. This could be good. This is also good. Let's do scabs. I haven't done scabs in a long time. My math test, 5 hours. Oh. I don't know much, but I do know that sleep and rest are very good for helping with big exams and things. Yeah, a positive mindset. Realistically, whether you've studied or not, at this point, there's not much you can do. And I don't mean that in a well, you're fucked now, buddy, kind of way. I mean that in a, you know, you've studied all you can study or all you will have studied, and it's best just to go off of what you know, not to stress and just do the best you can with what you've got. If you really haven't studied, then I would say study now. You'll be exhausted, but at least you can get something in. But yeah, You kind of, I think you have to make a decision in this moment of, do you want to study, or are, you know, do you think you're underprepared and you need to study, or are you, do you think there's no point in studying more, and in which case you need to sleep because your brain's going to be best able to function with rest? Yeah, you can get your brain ready by like reviewing things, studying, and just taking deep breaths, having a good breakfast, stuff like that.
Though cursed with flesh, you still gain power.
Yes, sleep is very important to studying. Ideally, you study and you get a good night's sleep before an exam. I know a lot of times that's not what happens.
It's okay, Slimy.
Ah! I have been thinking about if I want to go back to school soonish. I don't know. Yeah. Honestly, because even if you... Yeah. Get some sleep. Relax. I definitely have my streamers that I listen to when I need to sleep, and it helps. Because yeah, like even if you don't think you studied, if you've been to class, you have taken something in. I am free. And that sleep will help you recall those things. No math, 100%.
Their incompetence.
Kidnap sack, maybe it's a goal. 10 spells, spend 60 golds. Move it to your hand. This is 1 free per, but this would be essentially 2 free per. This though is 60 gold. Well, it's spells. I'm not gonna have a lot of spells to cast, I don't think. Let's do this. Get rid of this. Hey, look, a second one. Rip. I will say I definitely slept all the way through one of my very first, well, my first college biology class I slept through. It was at 8 a.m. and my professor sucked. It was bad. And I slept through every class. And I just had to read the book and do my best with that. It wouldn't have mattered anyways because his classes taught us absolutely fucking nothing. And I can say that as someone who, even though I slept through it, the little I was awake for, I was like, this has nothing to do with anything.
Your power is without limit.
Like dead serious. This dude's study. He's a biology professor, and all he would do is tell us about his research, and he researched ant trails, like the paths that ants take and how they move, and stuff like that. He researched ants and ant colonies. Like, that's not gonna help anyone. It was so unuseful. It was such a shit class. Like, I had 3 professors my first semester of college that were just like, one of them, we walked into class and he was like, so we're gonna get to this one section, and when we do, half of you are going to pass and half of you are gonna fail. And I was like, oh great, cool, thanks, that's cool. Ants are cool, but yeah, exactly. What how is this going to help us pass our exams and get through this?
It's
yeah,
just a little sad.
it was weird to say the least. But yeah, and then I had, so yeah, my one professor was just said that half of us were gonna like fail about halfway through the class, which was like, cool, thanks, glad to know you're a shitty professor who can't pass half your class through difficult content. And then one professor, my math professor, was he was there to study chaos theory. Again, this was intro calculus, so not really chaos theory levels of stuff there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Let's see, what else did I have as far as instructors? I had my second semester of college, I had a professor who knew she was already being fired. Her contract was not being renewed with the university because she sucked at her job. She was not good at her job at all. It was not good. So she was just done teaching. Like, she just gave us all the exams from her first semester, but didn't actually teach anything. It was bad. I'll get rid of him. I need the room. Do it like that. What other bad teachers did I have? I think that was about it for my bad teachers. Oh, I had my first English professor would, like, if she found typos in your papers, she would automatically mark you down like 2 letter grades. So like, I had A level papers, but she would find like a couple typos and give me a C. And it was really fucking annoying. It was like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, But then I had some really, really good professors. I had one who like super inspired me. I really loved her. She was so cool. I had, she was an English professor. I had another English professor I took a couple times. He wasn't good or bad. He was just fine. He was a good teacher. I had one of my professors like find me after class and ask me if I could tutor one of their beginning students because I had done well in their beginning class. I went, got a C. And he was like, really? I didn't realize you'd got a C. I was like, yeah. It didn't go so well. Yeah, it didn't go that well, buddy. He was like, oh, okay. No problem. I was like, yeah. He was really nice though. I liked him. I had one who was really interesting. I had one who was kind of a bitch, but she was also kind of interesting. She would like one time got mad at me because I missed class, and I was like, lots of people miss class all the time. Why am I getting called out for this shit?
The scourge will consume you.
Bad classmates. In university, I didn't have too much trouble with that. Just because, I don't, like, I didn't have too many group projects to do. And generally my classmates were fine. High school, I had shitty classmates a lot of the time, but I don't remember most of them. I will say this, like, for anyone who's younger, I like, my advice always to younger, like, high schoolers and stuff is a lot of things that seem so like huge when you're in high school. You don't even remember them when you're an adult anymore. The things I do remember the people who bullied me. I was an athlete, and I was in a lot of sports, and my teammates were particularly asshole-ish to me. It's just awesome, right? So that's one way to bring team unity together, is just bully one of your teammates all the time, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't care anymore, really. It doesn't bother me, but it also, you know, doesn't excuse it. They're pretty shitty people. I had some real shitty people in my different teams and stuff. Which sucked.
I am the first Crypt Lord.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not saving that. Generally speaking, the things I really remembered were the things that like adults did to me, like that were shitty. I had a lot of teachers and stuff really kind of do some shitty stuff to me, and I remember that more clearly.
I delight in your mercilessness.
When teachers would just make me feel like shit, you know. I was a hardworking student. I worked really hard. I always like tried my best, and I had teachers who just acted like I was like just fucking around and I wasn't trying, and or like that I should just do what they wanted me to do even though it wasn't what I wanted to do, you know. Next minions, let's see what he has. I already have you, so I don't really want another. We'll just do this. Should I take this? Definitely get rid of this and go like this. We can sell this. Take this and this.
Take your mortal coin. That minion is more impressive than most.
There we go. We'll level next turn. Yeah, I still don't know why. Well, I kind of know why, and kind of don't at the same time. I was very disassociated, particularly in high school. The summer before 8th grade, I lost my grandma, and we were very, very close. And she had had cancer for a long time, and it put me on a path of depression and suicidal ideations and stuff. Real fun stuff, you know? And I was pretty disassociated for most of high school because of it. I just wasn't really there. I was there, but not, you know? I didn't have a lot of connections to people because of that. I just stopped trying to connect to anyone, because at that point I was pretty much concerned that I basically got to the point where I felt like it didn't really, there was no point in making connections with people as much, because everyone who loved you would die and leave you at some point. Not necessarily a healthy way of thinking, but I wasn't exactly in a healthy place either. I don't want this. I don't want any of that either. Okay, we'll just go with this. I'm gonna do that for now. I had a shitty algebra teacher told my parents I just wasn't good at math. I was struggling here. I'd fail my future class. Just Crate literally didn't have any. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I had a lot of problems in math in junior high, and it was just because my teachers were so fucking boring. And also, I don't know how nobody thought to test me for ADHD. Like, the fact that and it's really funny that, like, now it took me so many years as an adult to get my diagnosis because of doctors saying, well, you got through high school and college fine, so it was fine. And it was like, do you know the struggles I went through? Like, I did so well in geometry because I thought it was interesting, and my teacher made it interesting. And like, I went from being like a shitty math student to being like one of the top math students like in my grade. It's like how it just was that I wasn't interested in algebra, but I loved geometry. And I had a better teacher who wasn't boring as fuck. I used to read, like, hide novels behind my math books and read them. I think I got caught, but I just was so fucking bored in class. Yep. We had to, exactly. Because, like, it just is different. It's not that we can't sit still in class, it's that we don't want to sit still, or that we, you know, have to, you know, we just have to cope. I mean, I had to cope. I don't have a choice. My family was dealing with way too much shit. Like, they...
Be so utterly destroyed.
Who was my last opponent? I think it was him. Yeah, I don't want that. You know, with everything going on, my grandma and stuff, like, I could not... There was no option to not be okay. They needed me to be okay. And that's just how it was. They needed me to be okay, so I was. And that's not like, it's not them being bad parents or anything like that. It's just, they just needed that to happen. Life isn't easy or fair all the time. It's pretty shitty a lot of the time.
Minions, General.
Mm-hmm. Yep, being a woman is pretty traumatizing a lot of the time. It's not fair, but it is what it is. It just is what it is. You do the best you can with what you got going on.
Few have survived.
Let's do it like this. Mm-hmm. When I was going through school, I remember when Title IX was passed, which for those who don't know, Title IX, it basically says that if a school offers a men's sport, boys sport, they have to offer an equivalent girls sport. So if they offer baseball, they have to offer softball, and they have to fund them equally. So like when my first baseball team was a boys team, my first basketball team was a boys team. We didn't have a girls team. They just didn't offer it. But then like my second team was a girls team because that was when Title IX passed and they were told, you don't have a choice, you have to do this. And that was like a big moment. But I mean, my very first experiences were in knowing that I didn't have a choice, but because I would get, you know, I didn't get the easy path. I had to just do it because that was what I had to do. I wanted to play on the team, if I wanted to do things, I just had to deal.
There are few
Had to fucking deal.
achievements greater than this.
Is what it is. I remember when I was in elementary school, they were taking us to this like oldie farm experience where you would go to a farm that had like showed you like original homesteader life, and they were like, all right, boys, you're gonna do this stuff, and girls, you're gonna do this stuff. And I was like, I don't fucking want to do that. The girl stuff sucks. It's so boring. I want to do what the guys do. And so my mom actually like called the school and was like, how dare you like force my child, you know, segregate and blah blah blah. Like she went through this whole thing. This is so sexist. So I was one of like 6 girls that got the option to go to with the boys. They had to make it of like let the girls choose if they wanted to go with the boys or not. Yeah, swimming, they wanted me to join the swim team, and I think I probably should have. But yeah, swim teams are, yeah, they're not segregated. It's so much, it's nice.
Your power is without limit, your will unbending.
And a lot of those things, there's no need to separate them. I mean, everything's the same. Why does it matter? I think it would be very interesting if soccer teams practiced in an integrated way, where they would do like teams that were half female, half male, and then do male versus female, because in soccer in particular, there isn't as much of a benefit, you know, necessarily. Especially in the teenage years, even basketball to an extent, there is a definite, you know, the only problem with that is because they in high school use different, well, in everything, use different size balls, and the hoop is 3-point line is different, so that's why they don't do that. But yeah, they could. They could. In soccer, they could, for sure. Man, this all sucks.
This is no fly zone.
Can I please have something good? None of this is good. None of this is good. Not a single thing about this is good. We don't have any undeads that need reborning. If I do this, I'm not going to get everything I need. Let's just move this up front. We're going to do this. Yeah, let's do that. And this. Yeah. Let's do this, actually. Nah, like that. That's fine. That's fine. That'll work. Yeah, I like volleyball too. Volleyball was another one where like males versus females, especially in high school, were perfectly fine. I remember in college I did volleyball for a semester, and this one guy had been like a varsity volleyball player, and everyone was so scared to block him because he could spike. But I hadn't played in high school. I played in junior high, and I was like, it doesn't scare me. And I actually stuffed him like really good, and everyone was like, whoa.
incompetence.
How are you brave enough to do that? I'm like, it doesn't fucking scare me. It doesn't hurt. Finally! Something good. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do a lot of switching out here. Okay, you're gonna be up front. We don't want any of this stuff. We'll get rid of this.
What, like it's hard?
We're getting rid of... We definitely want these two. What do we trade out? We trade out that, and then... Definitely need this. I want this in here and I want that. How do I get room for it? We have death rattles. The problem is if I get rid of these, I lose my death rattles. I really need it to be like this. And save that. And I guess get rid of this. Pieces. I could have gotten rid of this, but I would kind of like to keep this so that I can give this reborn.
Your power is without limit.
After this gets
Your
eated.
will unbending.
Eated. I really need something else to get taunted to. Because that's happening. But I'm sure so I don't do a lot of... Yeah, blocking doesn't hurt, receiving hurts. Well, you just need to be a Libero, Megan. Put you in that back line. Poor Megan lives in the back line forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah. See, I was front line.
Do you relish the violence?
Not fall.
Okay, I'm gonna put this out. Wait, don't you have nothing I want? Let's do this. Nice.
I'll give you a
Good price. Nah, not worth it. I do need this.
That minion is more impressive than most.
Okay, let's see if this works better. They do. They 100% do. Setting is pretty hard too because you have to really be aware of a whole lot of information. But Liberos have a very difficult job. Yeah, setters and Liberos have a very hard job.
Though cursed with flesh,
The team really doesn't get anywhere without them.
gain power.
Because spikers obviously have an important job, but it's not... I kind of fucked up my order there. Damn it. I just realized that. Fuck me. I'm gonna die on this. That sucks. Yeah, I was a spiker. I would have liked to be a setter more. But I was also being bullied by my teammates pretty bad, so there was a limit to what I could really... I only played on the team for 1 year because I just was like, eh. Like I was going through a lot of I had problems with my wrists at the time, and yeah, I get that. Yeah, my teammates were shit, and then I ended up being in a basketball team with them, and they were also shit there. This card has been removed. Aw, how dare you? Why would you do that? Okay, we're almost back where we were. Oy. But yeah. Two plus health permanently. That could be good with undead. Tier 7 minion is really good. Yeah, we'll just do that.
Welcome to my arena.
Ooh, this is so good. This is also really good. This gives me flexibility. This is just fucking good. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna do this.
I shall join in the sport of combat.
I shall join in the sport of combat.
Leave the door. Let the chill follow you in.
Probably the undead minion would have been the better choice, but the problem is that I would then have to go undead. This gives me more flexibility, and I would like to go to Murlocs, which could be really good. Cloborg could be okay.
Let the chill follow you in. My favor.
I am not taking her.
I love catching some waves.
49 left. Whew. Basically, my takeaway from all the many years of school and different things is I am much happier now in the person that I am now. I am far better off. It takes time to learn who you are, and the older you get, the more you become aware and the less you give a fuck. Yeah. Don't like me? Okay. Whatever. 8 pirates or Murlocs. 5 random copy. Get rekindle the mastermind. Your end of turner's vex triggered twice. This could be good. It gives me some more flexibility on going Quillbores.
Endless life, endless opportunities for glory. Bring glory to this unfortunate soul.
I've talked too much. I've talked too much and not had enough water, so that's why I'm coughing right now. I am out of water. I need to refill it. I guess I could do this during this 33 seconds. I'll do that real quick.
These games do help me pass the time.
How dare this bastard hit me? How dare he?
Through your courage to the sticking place.
Hi, Diva. $40 left. I'll hydrate now. There, Megan. I behaved myself and did my redeem. I don't know why I'm so tired. Ugh. So eepy. Probably because it's Wednesday. Wednesdays are always tiring. They make you go, oh, yum, 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 yum. Yeah. Oh well. A couple more hours till I get to go touch some grass. Then I can cook some dinner. I'm being beat up. I don't appreciate this.
Seize this chance. Come back stronger.
Let's do this. Nice. This is potentially a very bad plan.
I love catching some waves. I'll do what I can.
That's a triple. If I do this though, I'm gonna get something. No, I'll be fine there. Nice. But I'm gonna hold it. I think. No, I shouldn't. $9 left. I'd have to sell both of these. We lock that. Sucks to not get to spend that gold, but it is what it is. Is what it is. We are trying not to die here.
Death calls. Steel yourself to its cries.
Damn. We're gonna take more damage here.
You relish the violence.
Oh shit, I forgot to level.
I will summon reinforcements.
Fuck, that's the problem. Well, there's your problem.
Ha ha! I love catching some waves. Oh, good. Still I'll do what I can.
Fuck me, I forgot to level. That's so unfortunate. Pirates 4. Really can't risk it. Oh well. I'll get a freebie out of this. Good water. Good water. Good water. Oh, I want to play Lethal Company again.
Grip the ledge.
Maybe I'll poke
Escape the
Sarah. Be
grave.
like, Lethal Company? Eh? How dare he? How fucking dare he? Okay. Okay, we're taking damage, but we are really close to finishing that quest. 2 away, we'll get that next turn, and we'll get this next turn.
Screw your courage to the sticking place. Insignificant, but yours nonetheless.
And I'll catch you next.
I really want to hold on to these, but I don't know if I can survive them. Rocks 5. Keep this. I think I do. I think I freeze for this. 'Cause this will give me a tier 6 minion. I could sell these because I can get tier 6 minions pretty easy now. Fuck. Okay, we'll do this.
Target tracking. I shall join in the sport of combat.
Please don't let me die. Don't want to die. I might die. Okay. Please don't let me die right as I'm getting actually done. I only need to spend 2 more gold. God, I'm gonna fucking die. This is so frustrating. I finally got everything done. I was actually gonna get started playing now. That sucks. I hate when shit like that happens. That's so frustrating when you're literally 1 turn away from being able to actually play the fucking game. That makes me mad. Want to redo. Want to redo. Ticketus, not the best, but he's fun to play. He's fun to play. It's always worthy opponents because it is. I personally would like to fight one of the others, but they always choose worthy opponents because they're lame. It's been that way for 10 years now. 10 years of worthy opponents.
A new battle begins. How many will fall?
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to face the old gods too. Or like, oh, what is it? Some of the others. I've seen like some that it's like a bacon sandwich, you know, it's like random things, like so weird, but it's so fun. I think it'd be really fun if you got to face those.
Your enemies will show no mercy.
I love the fact that I'm just swirling in my chair and it makes my model like go flying. I'm just like, wee, wee, wee. Yeah. I didn't even look at what the elementals were. These are all good tribes. Every single one of these tribes is good-ish enough. Elementals are the weakest here. They can be really strong. I thought beasts were kind of weak, but I did actually have a really good game with them. So there is potential for them to be very good.
Steel yourself to its cries. Another battle.
I think the game wants me to go into Quillbores. And it pulls the one non-Quillbore. It pulls the one.
Next.
Let's take those next turn because I need them. It is nutso to me though that this game has been around now for 10 years. It's so crazy. Like, I remember when it launched. Fuck these guys for making me feel old. Fuck them. How dare they? How fucking dare they?
Fear into their heart.
Then again, I remember when World of Warcraft launched. I remember them days when everybody was playing World of Warcraft and I was just like, I don't want to pay a subscription. I'm broke. I'm in college, bro. I also remember when Facebook launched, so you know. Okay, spend 25, 12 minions, summon 18. Blood gems. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. So we need. Oh yes, extra minion, please. Summon 18 minions. You got it.
Fine. Take your mortal coin.
I missed Gaia Online. Yeah, I wasn't around for that era. I do remember Neopets. I was young teenager during that time. So I saw Neopets recently and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's not the Neopets I remember.
Your enemies will show no mercy.
I'm trying to think of what other games were. I remember when Neverwinter came out. Not always in a good way. Oh my god.
Screw your courage to the sticky.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I like your odds.
I will hold them in place, trapped here.
Wow.
In the
Ragnarok
ice.
Online. Hi Grandma, how are you? Again. You've been silent, so hello. Oh, so Grybuck, you would be very proud of my antics. I think it was last night. We were playing, it's either last night or the night before. I can't remember. Days are blurring, but we were playing and I was raised as usual. And we had one person left and I thought they were behind the box and I threw my grenade. Well, our ISO had already killed them and my grenade killed our ISO. There was still one alive. I thought I saw them move and I chucked it. And the ISO was a random. I felt really bad about that. I was messaging Cypher though today and I was like, hey, so whenever you're back from your break, let's play some Valo and I will throw some grenades at you and it'll be a good fun time. Exactly. Look, if you're gonna play Valorant with a team, you need to just accept that you're probably gonna get, you know, murdered a little bit. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You played Raze for the first time without me, Megan?
To this unfortunate soul.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there, Megan. I was? Oh god. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Oh no. Am I becoming old? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, and the problem was at the end of rounds, you would have your grenade left. I was like, what the hell? How is your grenade still active? It shouldn't be active. You chuck that thing in anytime you get. Then you make kills and you get another grenade and you throw that one too.
Though cursed with flesh,
There was not enough explosives going on with you, young lady. More explosives. And I don't think Megan used shotguns. I don't think Megan understands race play. I'm gonna be honest. Yes, so you'll see above the grenade there's 2 little bips. So for once you get 2 kills, you get a new grenade.
Throw your courage to the sticky place.
Yes, that is accurate, honestly.
Stack them tall.
Did I lose last turn? I did. Excellent.
It was a weakness. Here, your recompense. Quivering vermin. They know nothing of the cold.
There really isn't. Like when you're just flying, like especially if you shotgun yourself around a corner through some smokes and you're in the air and you spot them and you're just like right in their face and they just don't have any time to react. It's such a good feeling. You swing around that corner with that shotgun and it's just pellets to the face. It's so good. It's so good. Though I would argue, Grybuck, when you get that split second, just, you know, sniper kill, like you just barely see their head peek out and you're just like, nope, and you kill them, that's a pretty good feeling too. It's a different high, but it's a good high. Okay, player in Spike Rush, she's fun. She's really fun. She honestly is. And her boom bot is great in Spike Rush because, like, say you see the ult orb is out, and you know someone's going for it, you just send boom bot in there. And then boom bot will just explode on them. Yeah. It's so low pressure there. It's great. Yeah, give a friendly taunt. I want this. This one, please.
3 souls
Combined. I don't like any of that, which is perfect because I can then buy this, get this,
Watch out.
sell this, get more stuff.
take it back.
What am I trying to do here? Summon 18. Okay. I need to buy 3 more. Hee Viper, trial by fire. Viper's fun. She's a lot of fun. Have you played more KJ? No. I thought you were Grybach. I thought you played her. Yeah, I wonder, Megan, if maybe Deadlock is more of a sentinel for you. Because she's less setup oriented than KJ. Like KJ, you kind of have to like make some. You either, since your grenades cannot be picked up, you either have to make a good lucky guess and have your grenades down, or you have to be chucking them in, which is dangerous for you. Whereas I can't remember if Deadlock can pick hers up or not. I feel like she can, but it might only be in the pre-round. I'd have to think about it. Well, we just love Cypher. Teehee. We love our little bald man.
Tear this place apart!
Why does the game hate me right now?
You should recruit minions, General.
Okay, this was 2 more. This one, I could buy this because I'll get 2. Deadlock doesn't have a turret. KJ can pick up her Q and her E. She can't pick up her C. Deadlock, yeah, I think Deadlock has the sound sensors. Yeah, so the sound sensors, I can't remember if they can only be picked up pre-round or post-round, or like if they can be picked up mid-round. I can't remember. I haven't played her in a little bit. I feel like they can't be picked up mid-round. But yeah, she's more reactionary rather than setup based. Ah, cool. That's awesome. I think you might like her more because she is a little more. Plus, you don't have to stay put. Like KJ does require you to stay with her equipment. Cypher and Deadlock do not require that, which is nice. Wow, I'm gonna die. Wow, that was some bullshit right there. That was absolute bullshit. Why do you hate me, game? 69. Look at this. Look at this shit. And that was a good game. I was doing well. That was bull. It is. It is. KJ is very fun. I was just thinking if you weren't really enjoying her, that she would be. Oh, this is a hard choice. Twice as Nice is really good, but his fish is really good with beasts. What does this say? Whoops. Oh, well, you guys get to see it. Wait. Snake Eyes #1? Nah. Close window, please. Snake Eyes? I think... Oh, shit. I didn't pick. I've literally never had this happen before. Oh, God, it's frozen. Well, it picked for me. Okay. I guess I'm playing fish.
Arise. Your first combat draws near.
I love catching some waves.
Yeah, I really like KJ. And I like Cypher a lot now. KJ is more... Okay, Moon, get a good night's rest. Thank you for coming out. KJ, you really set up and you stay close, whereas Cypher, you can do a lot of reaction and movement and like switching things up and changing things. It's a little more fast.
Your enemies will show
And it's
no
fun. They're both
mercy.
really fun. I like them both. I like all the Sentinels except for Chamber. I don't mind Chamber, I'm just not good at him.
Leave the door. Let the chill follow you in.
could be good at him, but I don't like that he has very limited. He's literally just like, if you're good at shooting, play chamber. There is no feeling though, like as a raise main, when you chuck your grenade and you get like dunk dunk dunk, you get like triple kill off the grenade. It's like, ah, yes,
Our enemies will show
fantastic.
no mercy. Let all who oppose you be so utterly destroyed.
So my mom bought me these dog treats. They're like a air-dried fish. And I thought they were gonna be like pieces of fish. Oh no. Oh no. They are whole fucking dried fish. Deboned, eyes, skin, everything. Everything but the bones. And they are disturbing. I'm like, I don't want to touch these. They're really big, so like, I'm not gonna give the whole one to my dog, but I'm gonna have to break them. And I'm like, ugh, gross. 8 quillboars are max. I don't want this one. I really don't.
Gold in my teeth, gold in my hat. I like your odds.
But I guess it's worth it. This is probably LG, by the way. We will be off tomorrow. And we'll be back on Friday for Rebirth. We're going to try and play a good long session on Friday. I actually don't want to take tomorrow off, but I'm like trying to be an adult and say, you need to take days off and like get other shit done. Get my shit done. Wow, what a concept. Saturday morning I will be out till mid-ish, late-ish afternoon. I forget what I said I was playing. Oh, I'm playing Valorant Saturday night, aren't I? I think that's what I said I'm playing. I think. I haven't gotten to really play Cypher on stream yet. And I've been wanting to do that. Yeah, Valorant. I think so. I'd have to look at my schedule to be sure. Think that's what I put. And then Rebirth again on Sunday. Because I tried to, like, be a person that, you know, has a balanced life. And I try to do Rebirth every other day. I I tried to be balanced in life. But yeah, I think that's what I did, because I remember I wanted to play Hearthstone, Dead by Daylight, and then I wanted to be every other day, so I think I did Valorant for the other day. Nom, 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 nom. I know, not playing Rebirth, it's so hard. Game's so good. It's so good. Like, rip 2 games that come out this year. It's like coming out the same year as TOTK or Baldur's Gate 3. It's like such a good game. It's gonna be hard to compete. Okay, go home, Megan. Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up soon anyway, so you go home. Be safe. Have a nap. If you need it, I have hiccups. Yeah, Elden Ring DLC, but does that count? That was not really a game of the year situation. But yeah, it'll compete for sure.
Seize this chance. Come back stronger.
And I'll catch you next.
I like your odds.
True. You are not wrong in that. I guess I do this. So I bought and played the game Storyteller last night. Only takes about 2 hours to play in completion. It's like $10 on Steam right now. It was such a good time. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. Like, there's some hidden achievements I can get, but other than that, I'm like done with the game. And I like perfectly timed it so you can't get your Steam refund, but it's still, it's fun. It's really, it's a fun little puzzle kind of thing. I liked it a lot. I really highly recommend. I really would rather go Beast, but my quest is forcing me into Quillbars right now. Oh well. Worst comes to worst, I can find the spell that will let me change out my thingy. My hero power.
Glorious. Their attempt was futile.
There is nothing out here that I want. I did see, man, I am tempted to go through the Steam store right now. I did see Fae Farm is on sale, and I was thinking about getting that. Maybe? I don't know. That does feel like a Switch game, though. And I doubt it's on sale on Switch right now. really want to play Tales of Zestiria online on stream though. Once I'm done with Final Fantasy, that's such a good game. It's been a while since I played it, so I remember like some of the major plot points, but not a lot of the little ones. It would be really fun to play that again. It's got such good music, good cutscenes. The only problem is like you have to do a bit of grind, and that is not fun, I don't think. So I want to see if like playing it on easy mode lets me avoid the grind.
You have unmasked their incompetence. That minion is more impressive than most.
Really want to play Beast, so I'm gonna pick this up for later.
If you insist, I'll take it back.
Place apart!
Fine. Take your mortal coin.
Do I get rid of this? Where am I at on this? 7 of 8. Yeah, I play the mech. Let me do this. Hee hee. Hi, Poop Boy. You are still here. You are indeed. Tee hee. Hee hee. Ho ho. Ha ha. Don't you need to sleep though? Thanks. I don't think I am. I'm looking at these scars going, ugh. Things are not going well for us. It's just one of those days. One of damn days.
Into their hearts.
How fucking dare he go for my fish? I win. Eat my fish. Not really. I don't hurt my fish. My fish is precious to me. It's a precious fish. Oh, there's a triple.
You have unmasked their incompetence.
And I'll catch you next.
Game really wants me playing anything but fucking Beasts, but I really want to play Beasts.
Another
Let's see if it gives me a
soldier for
Beast.
your
Nope, it
fight.
gives me a Quillbore. Of course it does. That was not worth it.
Tracks. I am one with the thorns.
Game's like, no, you will go Quillbores. I'm like, well, I like Beasts. I don't want to go Quillbores. I want to go Beast. And the game's like, fuck you. You don't get to choose. But my fish. My fish.
Your power is without
Hi,
limit.
Leroy. How are you? How's it going? How fucking dare they? Stop going after my fish. Stop going for my fish, I tell you. This has definitely been a day of ups and downs in the old battle. And my fish doesn't even get to go in the old battlegrounds.
Let all who oppose you be so utterly destroyed.
Ooh, Stardew. I love Stardew. Stardew's a good game. It's a really good game.
Strong enough to fight.
I haven't played Stardew in a while. I was playing Sunken Lands this morning. It's just kind of like The Forest, but there's no story. It's just like a survival. You get dropped in the middle of the ocean kind of thing. And that's pretty fun. That's a fun game. I do enjoy that game a lot. I haven't played Pal World in a while either. I kind of agree with what some people say, that you play it for a while and you're kind of like, eh, you know, like there's nothing, it's hard to keep going with that game. Because it's just like, you know, you just kind of get to this point where you're like, I mean, what more is there to do? My thing didn't go off. That sucks. Oh well. Still won.
Glorious. Their attempt was futile.
Keep this one for now, but it's going away soon. Do this in case there's a... Yeah, I need more taunts out here. I need my rats and my things to be taunted, and I need this to go away soon. But it's fine for now. Charted Hearth. Wow. That's crazy. I haven't played that. I always am not very good at that. I don't like that my minions die. You know? Like, I don't like that part of it. It just doesn't connect with me. You know, if I could play Queen's Blood in Final Fantasy VII as a standalone game, I would be all over that. Yeah. The problem I have is like, I guess I could just, I wish I could, there's so much fucking gold. I wish I could just like buy cards, you know? Like, I don't have a lot of the old card packs. Oh, he has good cards. I want his cards, please. Please, give me his cards. Give me all his cards. How fucking dare you do this to me? Small loss. I want his cards though. I wish I was Tess right about now. I would take everything he had. And I'll take this at the very least.
To the sticking place. That minion is more impressive than most.
This city will not fall.
Do I start getting rid of these? Right now these are strong, but they are getting weak. I think these have to go. I wish there was a way to pull this back. Like that you could play it, get the triple, and then pull it back, but there just isn't. Turn spell, which is good. Yeah, these have to go next turn. It's time. It is time for these two to go. It's time. I need Banana Slammer and Mama Bear and or. And I need Goldrin.
Though cursed with flesh, you still gain power.
Nice. That worked out really perfectly there. Wish it could have hit something else. Nice. Sucks that he's gonna get little robots. And that was close to a tie. And I had a 65% chance to win too. Fuck this. Game is biased. Okay, I need to get rid of these guys.
If you insist, I'll take it back.
can't do shit with that.
You should recruit minions, General.
Man, I'm getting shit. At least I'm pretty much... I'm gonna do decent on MMR either way. Like, even if I get 5th, it's only gonna be like -2 or 3 probably. Maybe most of 20. Probably not even that much though. Might even gain on a 5. Just kind of depends. Come on, little fishy. Do your best. Do your best out there, fish. Undead, beast, mixed minions. Man, I wish I was Tess right now. I'm shocked no one's going Quillbores though. I probably should have, but I really wanted to actually use my goddamn hero power.
Your will unbending.
God, 16% chance lethal. Jesus. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Thank you. I live. That was the last of my water too. But I hydrated. Did my hydrate. Bastards. It's never Goldrun, yeah. Except for last night, it was Goldrun for me. Yeah, it was Goldrun for me last night. Gas Broiler isn't terrible. I have nothing more to sell. Let's do this. Nice. Get rid of this. Actually, the he would be better, I think. I'll keep him because we can get rid of him next turn, put him in. It's got potential to work out. It's got some potential.
Your power is without limit. Your will unbending.
He has Banana Slammer. And a Goldrun comes out of it. Of course it does. It's so weird. Well, that works out. Banana Slam finally here. Oh, there he goes. Nice. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. At least I'm going to get 3rd place. But I am dead. I have so many wonderful spells down here. Remember when I said this was going to be LG? I lied. I want to play one more. But I need to go to the restroom really quick first. So I will be right back, guys. Okay. LG. For reals. Unless the game's gonna die on me. There we go. I had chapstick over here. My lip is really dry and like I yawned this morning and it cracked on me and I was like, ow! Okay, clearly the game says you should have picked this. Or this. We'll go twice as nice, I think. I don't know where my chapstick went. But yeah, my lips are cracking. It hurts. It's not fun. And I don't know why.
A fascinating study of the application of magic through combat.
I'm fine with that. I think we keep this so I can do that and that. Ow. Ow.
I fight for the dawn.
Man, she got really lucky pull there.
That cannot stop us. I will summon reinforcements.
Naga, pirates, Kobor, undead. Kobor, undead, beasts, all those would be good. Naga just is so weak right now. It really is. And pirates just kind of suck too.
I fight for adventure!
have unmasked their incompetence. Insignificant, but yours nonetheless.
I kind of feel like just having like a bunch of triples built already down here and just being like, fuck it. And then getting to 5 and just, or to 6 or yeah, 5, honestly, just power it to 5 with like no minions. Just be like, thunk. All the 6s. All the 6s. We'll see. We'll see what our quest is.
Magic is a part of me. You can't take it.
Wow.
You have unmasked their incompetence.
4 Undead or Naga. No, I don't want that. Bongo Bopper. This is good. Even if I don't go with the bongos, the end of turn effects is good. Have to pay, spend 50 gold, huh? I like that.
Fine. Take your mortal coin. Insignificant, but yours nonetheless.
Do I keep this for next turn? So that would give me more gold. I'd rather just get this again. I'm gonna definitely lose this round. That's okay. I'm purposely sitting on a golden micro mummy.
Do you know who you're up against?
Another battle behind.
Eva, stop sniffing her butt.
I will summon reinforcements.
Again, another one that would be kind of useful for extra gold. Eva, leave her alone. Be nice. My dog is using my cat as a pillow right now. She's literally laying her head on the cat. The cat's just looking at her like, the fuck? Who do you think you are, dog? Now, oh, that had to feel not great, Diva. She got the claw. She got the claw. Diva, be nice. She doesn't want you in her private parts.
Guardians, prepare your magic.
This dog. This dog. Okay, now I actually have to start putting some stuff out there.
Seize this chance. Come back stronger. Our has potential. Wanna see the voodoo I do?
Don't really want these. How much more do I have to spend? I'm 20 halfway.
Your enemies will show no mercy.
Wow. That's gonna hurt a whole lot. This is gonna be another 8th place finish. Game hates me right now. Game actually hates me.
Another soldier for your fight. Strong enough to fight.
I think I just need to take anything and everything that will boost me right now.
Fine. Take your mortal coin.
Do it like that. That way a little closer. I can get my quest done. I will be okay. I'm just having issues with getting things like, you know, Quill Wars. Or hell, Naga even. They both have end of turn effects. That would be great. That'd be great about now. The game hates me. It just wants to bully me and beat me up. Give me nothing good.
I fight for the dawn.
Good, 100% win on this one. I need that. This guy's gonna be really strong eventually.
You have unmasked their incompetence. Another soldier for your fight.
Nice, bongo bopper.
Has that one tasted the master's power?
Ooh. I would like this. Can't afford it though. Could sell these two and maybe take this. Or this. How badly will I get burned if I do that though? That's the question. I don't know that this is worth it. There's a triple. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We triple this. We level. I would like this, but
Escape the brave.
it's not worth 3 gold. Yeah, we level and we get the triple. And then we'll have 2 bongo boppers. And we hope we get a Chargula. Charlie would be great. We just, oh god, 60% chance lethal. That is terrifying. Nice, perfect, love that. That's the biggest minion as far as, yeah, it would have been nice if it had gone left. 7 + 4 is 10. We live! Oh, sneak it in. Level. Take this. We get our free bongo bopper. We get even more stuff at the end of our turn. We hope for a Charlie. We got a Charlie. We need that.
It was a weakness. Here, your recompense.
Do we now sell this and this for that? Nah, I don't think so. We get this though. We 100% get that. Okay. So we'll get 4, 8, and then this will go off twice. That's 2 on everything. 2 attack on everything, and then next turn we will have this guy out there. And we can level these guys to see if we can get 2 more tier 6s. That's where we're going with this. That's what we're doing. We are gonna cross our fingers. Hope for the best. What do my blood gems give me? 4 + 8. Okay. That's gonna be good.
Mortal condition is a cruel joke. Strike fear into
Oh my
their
god, they're actually giving so much. I didn't even realize it was gonna be that much. My hand is so full. I have 2 health in a dream. And a whole hand of blood gems. So, you know, 100% chance to win this though. So I'm guaranteed 7th place. Holding on by the seat of my pants. I just finished my quest and got some good stuff, so we're finally off to the races. Yeah, top 7. Woohoo! It's like, okay, we're getting somewhere now. Wow, this is annoying. I am free.
send you out with one of my favorite spells.
Phew. Yes, my favorite spell is called Casket. Okay. Oh yeah, my hand is full. Let's put it on Charlie so he's bigger. Okay, bye. Level, please. Nothing! Though this one isn't terrible, but it's also not great. This isn't terrible either. We could get rid of her because we are already going twice. And we're filling our hand when we do it. So we get rid of this, and this. Take these two. Put them out. Leroy, you would remember, do these double up? Or do they no longer... I know they stopped doing that. Or the old barons didn't, but I can't remember if Titus can double up. Okay. Thank you. We'll try it. Whatever. Fuck it. We bowl! I would assume so, yeah. Because I remember Baron, it was they go twice. And so that's why they didn't double, but now it says extra time. So we hope. We can only hope.
Mortals have faced me. Few have survived.
Do you know who you're up against?
91% chance loss. Yeah, it went 3 times there, so that's something. Yeah. 3 death rattles happened there. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Damn it. Hey, but 5th place. That's not terrible. I'm sad though. I wanted a 4th place at least. How did we do? We only lost 13. That's not bad. So that is gonna be it for today though. Yeah, top 5. Woo! That is gonna be it for today. I do have to go take out the doggo and do all that kind of stuff. Tomorrow we'll be off, and then we will be back on Friday night for some Final Fantasy Rebirth again. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you. Yes, GG's. Woof. Hi, Sen. Just in time for us to say bye-bye. So I'm gonna get you guys right out. Until next time, don't go getting in without me. Bye-bye, everybody.